This is probably going to go badly, but I've been looking forward to try to do a stream on Monday. Didn't quite go as I would like, unfortunately. So now we're going to do it on Wednesday instead, and hopefully this will go well. I did play a little bit and watch a few videos already on this game, so I kind of know what I'm jumping myself into. So I'm not going to be a god as it may apparently seem, but I only did like the first island anyway, so I'm looking forward to try with a fresh run and do a serious run at that. Can I even change squads? No, I can't. Oh, I actually could, but we'll stick with the regular one for now. The basic, kind of like easiest to get into. And can I even change? Ooh, I can change time travelers. We'll just stick with the basics. Can I even change color? Oh no, I have to unlock squads to get that. Oops, that's not what I wanted either. We're off to an amazing start. When normal difficulty is in, we'll worry about hard later. And oh, these medals are for number island victories. Okay, let's get this started. And show everyone what this game's all about. It's by the makers of FTL, if you ever played that game. And I'm excited to see how this plays out. Well, like I said, I already did like the first island, most of the first island, so I know what to expect. But we're trying to sword off an alien invasion. It's a roguelike type of game. Hello there, Dire Venom. Hopefully the audio levels are sounding good for you there. Because the one annoying thing I hate about XSplit is like I tried like almost 10 times I think to get the audio levels balanced, so I'm hoping they're working out fine. But I only played this game for about, what, half an hour, maybe an hour there? I said it enough times already. I did the first island, so we're going to do a serious run, I think, at this point. And from what I understand, we can do, what, maybe 4, maybe if I'm lucky 5 missions, and then we have to do the boss of the island. And we have a pre-made squad of 3 mechs. We have a melee mech, who does a lot of damage there, has to get up close. We have a standard tank that shoots at range. Now, and we have an artillery that, well, not really AoE, but splashes and pushes things around. I'm going to try and explain as best I can. But which do we want there? They both basically have the same benefit. So 7 enemies with air support, or just straight up killing enemies. Let's just do a simple one. We'll worry about the artillery later. We'll start with the basics, get everyone acclimated, especially me. But we're here to sword off an alien invasion, basically. And as weird as it sounds, we're using time travel to make it happen. And what the hell are you? Oh, volatile Feck. I should have read the objectives there. Because now I can't kill this poor thing. Either way, I suppose the melee mech's going to be in the open space, because otherwise I'm going to have to go around the buildings. Artillery, of course, is a long-range fire support unit, so it's free to go wherever it wants. And the can just fire straight forward. So it's a turn-based game there, with the good old 8-bit style graphics that I've been so fond of, especially with FTL. Now the bugs are going to do their threatening pose there, and this is basically where the puzzle comes in. I am supposed to survive 4 turns there without minimizing the damage as much as I can. I gotta protect this generator here, because I get a bonus off it. And I need to keep this thing alive for another bonus, because it is like a volatile unique type of Feck, or alien. So if it dies, it explodes. Normally, I could use that to my advantage, or at least it won't be threatening, but the objective specifically states I can't let it die. And how are we going to do that? Well, we can push things back, although I gotta second guess this. Am I willing for it to lose half its health in the first turn? Well, since I'm stuck, I don't really have much of a choice. How much damage does it even do? 1 damage, so I'll start off with taking off half its health as much as I like to complete the objectives. What are you doing anyway? You're not doing anything, are you? So I don't have to worry about you. So let's just kill this butterfly then, this hornet, whatever the hell this thing's called. So our melee unit's gonna punch it, kill it. Everything practically pushes the Feck, the aliens around, so there's gonna be a massive... That mechanic of pushing things around is gonna have a big impact for how this plays out. And I'd rather just shoot this thing. Of course, I'm just gonna push it into my mech, and I'm gonna do 3 damage to this thing I don't want to hit. Ideally. So we'll just push it back. At least restrict its movement a little bit, I suppose. And maybe once I get a feel for these 3 units, I can actually optimize my turns effectively. But yeah, now the end of the turn, basically they do all their actions, and if I fail to kind of take these things seriously, all hell could break loose. So, the big thing about this Scion is it gives a bonus to everything. In this case, what is it? Just +1 health. So, this thing needs to die, although it is kind of keeping this thing alive at the same time. So, what I want to do here, free my mech because it's currently being snared, cocooned right now. And this will push this back, but I can easily punch it if I so wish. Yeah, and you could just push back into this crater here, which is where extra aliens are going to be spawning. So, if I push it on top of that, it's basically going to merge right on top of this thing and it's going to take damage. And also, at the same time, going to slow down the spawning reinforcements. Actually, let's hold off on that because I may want to optimize my move a bit. Actually, I don't think it matters because I want to go here. So this looks pretty straightforward. We killed the health benefit. We're going to do 2 damage to this thing and it's not going to harm anyone. Nice straightforward turn. I can be happy with this. I just got to be mindful not to accidentally kill this thing, considering we just did half its health and damage last turn. But these things are going to be a little more problematic, and that's going to be a pain in the ass. Ooh, I was going to say, maybe it wouldn't be so bad if that beetle just stayed where it was. I could just push them both to the side with the artillery. But this, if I only had 1 more hex, I was thinking maybe just going here and punching it up to deal with damage to this thing. Because they can attack each other as well, which is part of the puzzle and the tactics of this. Yep, I keep hitting escape for whatever reason. But what's my strategy here? Artillery, I feel like, is like the best start as far as avoiding the 2 damage, but what am I going to do about this thing? What am I going to do about this? Because I don't want to hurt this thing. I am going to lose power generator, which is basically this health bar up here. For each building is lost, this goes down. And I believe I lose, yeah, when it reaches 0. So, this is my first impression, just knock these both out of the way. Is there any way to tank can do something here? I keep hitting escape. Again, 1 hex off. And I don't have any ranged attacks. I could punch that and kill it. The tank... The tank could go here and at least shoot that, and it'll at least be at 1 health, but I still have to deal with a friend here. Shooting here is not going to help. I can push that back, but I still have to deal with these 2. Actually, I was going to say, maybe if I had the mech here, punch, but the problem with that is I can shoot my own units. So, that's probably not going to work as well either. This is a bit of a puzzle of the game here. This looks like a really bad spawn. It's probably because I should have... If I killed this thing last turn, maybe this would not be as much of a problem. And of course, I can't shoot my own generator because that's going to kill it. Because I don't really have an upgrade available for that. I'm willing to take the generator hit though, in all honesty. I just need to keep this thing alive. I would like a perfect run, mind you. Who wouldn't want a perfect run, but as it stands now, I think we're going to try and avoid... We're going to try for the ejectas mostly, the secondary ejectas. So I can kill this, I can punch it, but I don't need to anymore. I gotta be careful of... I'm gonna get shot here. It's just, what's more valuable? Should I punch this thing? Because I like this to be in position for next turn more than likely, because if these go up, especially this one thing, that might be a problem for me. I'm just wondering how to best move, because without a doubt, this thing is dead regardless. Do I want the tank to kill it? It's... Because if I have the mech here, it can almost jump either of these no matter what, no matter where they go. I think that's what I want to do, and I guess I take that hit. A little bit unfortunate. If I killed that one bug, this may not have been a problem. Because this is the objective right here, after all. And I have the means to reset the turn, but I don't think there was much I could do. I think I may have messed up last turn. In the last 2 turns, so reset is not going to help me very much. I'll take the hit gracefully. Not a promising start, because again, you would like to try and perfect everything, especially at the very beginning. Because you get more bonuses that way, and it gives you stronger starts, without a doubt. And this should be the final turn. So, I can push that back with the tank. I can block 2 shots. Ooh, this is simple. I can push them out of the way, and then use the tank to push that back, and then I just need to kill this one in the middle, which we have an easy answer for. This is a nice simple turn, I feel like. Let me just make sure. The tank easily shoots him, and he stays alive, so I'm fine with that. So let's get that out of the way now. You shoot them. Uh-oh. It's actually gonna die, so that stinks. This is where the restart comes in. And I don't want to damage my own buildings either, so we'll try a restart and see if we can do that better or not. It seems like an easy strategy. Because I can clear out these 3 really easily. At least deal with them. How can I keep this thing alive? It's a big question, without it preferably killing anything else. Losing 1 building is bad enough, but losing 2, I don't want that to happen if I can help it. What happens if I move in our direction? If I go up here, shoot that. They do 1 damage to each other there, but I'm not gonna kill it. Actually, maybe I could. But I don't really displace anything, is the downside. Because if I want to kill all 3 of them, I'm gonna have to infest all 3 units in it. I do like the idea of just pushing these. The only problem is I have to shoot the middle one, otherwise these ones are just going to bounce into each other and not move. And I want to keep this alive, but unless I kill this thing, that's not going to happen. Well, I think I might bite the bullet there a little bit, unless I can think of a better option. Because I'm confident I can actually kill all 3 of these, I think. 1 damage, just push them into each other, basically. The tank can do the same thing, doubling damage, but I have nothing to push this thing back. It's a bit of a problem. I'm not sure what I want to do there. I want the bonus objectives because the star, the reputation I use when I complete the island, and the generator just negates the building I just lost, so... And I have no way to push this away from the building just yet. Unless I want to use... I could take the hits like this, but that's not going to stop all 3 of them. It's the only catch. And if I could block 2 of them. I still would like to kill 1 though. That's the only problem. What? Is there a way I can just push one of these back with the mech or something? And then just push the other into place? That way the mech can block, the tank maybe can block? Is there some way I can do that there? I can undo the move, so let me just place it here just for a thought. Because I could punch, that will push it back. And sadly, that doesn't really help me very much. Because I would need to invest 2 main moves for... I, without a doubt, want to keep the jet battery up. I like the original idea better. It's just a question, can I keep this dang volatile mech or feck alive in any way? Because sadly I can only push it down or up, and neither of those can help me because of its positioning. So if I go here, I can push it up that way, and then these 2 can block 2 shots, but I can't kill any of them while still blocking. I think I just go for the reputation, in all honesty. Because I can build up the generators still, without a doubt. throughout this campaign, but I'm not going to get to overcharge it for whatever the benefit is here. And quite frankly, I don't care about the grid defense as much. It is a random chance, mind you. Now, no way I can kill them there, so let's just take the hits. And, well, it doesn't help me very much, but maybe it gives me a perfect run, which will make up for this. If nothing else. Bad start without a doubt. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit. At least it keeps this thing alive. We get the bonus objectives done. Another 89 civilians are dead. And here I saw it was going to be an easy mission, and that's what I get for not reading the objectives, I suppose. Because trying to keep that thing alive certainly hurt. Because it was more of an annoyance because I don't have any upgrades to kind of manage it better yet. So that was my big mistake. But we got to both the objectives. That's still fine. Now, we gotta kill 7 enemies for the bonus and protect another building. And we have a effect that we can use to our advantage too, which is gonna be fun. So let's get this done. Hopefully this can go better. Especially now that we have extra firepower available to us, this should go better. Now, mech in the middle, at least give it free range of movement, ideally. Tank there, and artillery, where would I like to put you? Since you kind of have unlimited range. It's just a question of how much these buildings are going to get in your way. And this is the only one that has range, too, I gotta keep in mind, so... He could be annoying. I'd rather just deploy down here so it's easier to manage him some. Let's go here so that way I'm not putting myself in a bad spot. Because these two are basically melee units. This one shoots basically at range, so he's the big threat. Ooh, and a time pod for extra bonus. Now, where'd they go? Oh, he just killed himself there, right? Because this is the airstrike. So anything in these hexes is immediately gonna die. And that happens first, right? Yeah, turn order. Ooh, it even has it numbered on them, so that's good to know. So I can tell which are gonna attack first. But yeah, I don't have to worry about him. He just condemned himself to death. And almost without a doubt, I want to just punch him and grab the time pod. Nice simple turn. Do I delay? Because if I stand on this, I delay the reinforcements. Is that what I want to do, though? Because I can't really do much else with this artillery mech, alas. Aside for push it, which isn't a terrible idea. Let's just push it back one, make sure it can't do anything next turn. And maybe I could just focus on these two. And get a little bit of damage in the boot. There. You stay in your little corner and do nothing about it. Now, let's try and do better than the last mission, shall we? Ooh, and the guy, what is it, Scion? Scion, is it? So that's a big threat, but it just killed itself again. Which honestly, since it's kind of a priority target, I may want to just kill it anyway. Because it is giving these guys bonus health, and damn it! I was hoping you wouldn't be in range. I'm mistaken, but this works out well for us. Push him back into this, he takes extra damage, and he delays this thing for a turn. Now, if I kill this thing, that thing's pretty much dead. So that's an easy answer. Actually, it's gonna lose that second health anyway, so I don't need to shoot at this. It's just not worth my time trying to kill these Feck at the same time, though. But this might be dead anyway. Yeah, that's gonna take a certain point of damage too. Now, what do I do with you, if anything at all? Because sadly I have no extra abilities to kind of use for a situation like this. I wonder... Actually, I'm just curious. If I shoot you and the Cylon dies, do you just immediately die? That's what I'm curious about. Let's do some trials testing here, just to make sure. Oh, it immediately does die. Okay, that is really good to know, but sadly it doesn't delay the fact, but it just gives us 2 targets anyway, so I'm fine with it. Oh, he's gonna get himself killed too. Yeesh. Clearly it was a huge mistake trying to do that volatile Feck mission on the first try. Because like I said, if I had upgrade abilities or extra abilities as well as these guys leveled up, that would have been so much better for me. So I think really the big mistake I made was not reading the objectives, in all honesty. I would have second guessed that. So I push you into this, so you're not really moving at all. You got the easiest job in the world. And you're dead, no matter what, so... not really much to say. Let's just get ready to jump these burrowers. And yeah, you are definitely dead, right? I want to make sure. Just put yourself somewhere useful there. Nice simple turns. And let's see, we're going to get our 7th kill. So all the objectives are done. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. That made my day, if nothing else. Now, can we just kill these things for show? Well, it's so damn easy just to push them into the airstrike. Let's not kid ourselves. Let's just do that. There. This was mission 1. I don't know what the hell that first mission was, though. Because that was a world of difference as far as difficulty is concerned. That was just a test run. This is the real first mission. We just have less missions we can actually do before the boss. Now, what do we get in the pod? Sadly, I cannot use that, so that doesn't matter. And a reactor core, which is what we need for upgrades. Which will be explained in a moment there. The question is, what do I want to upgrade on? Because yeah, now I can install cores, which basically fill these slots, so once I get a certain number of them, I get extra bonuses, like +2 additional damage or unlimited range on my punch, basically. Now, it's only 1 core, mind you, so I think I want the building immunity. It has good utilities, probably not going to be very practical otherwise, but the alternative is either extra move or extra health up top here. So I'm committing to it, because I see there's probably really damn good value in this. I could shoot at buildings and it won't damage them. And I keep hitting escape again. Silly me. So, tidal waves, kill 7 enemies, and protect another building. And without a doubt, this is probably more appealing than just going for the one objective. So, let's get this started. Let's make up for the rough start. And right off the bat to get a Scion. So, without a doubt, mech. I want you in the middle as much as possible there. I can walk on the water, so that's going to be a nice dynamic for how this mission is going to play out, because tidal waves is going to flood these hexes here, and then continue to flood them. And there's one real trick to this, is that most of the land walkers cannot swim. So that's what the idea is here. I'm going to try and push them into the water as it continues to flood. Do I really... I think I may want to tank here instead, so that way the mech possibly isn't blocking the shot. I don't know if it's the best idea, because he wants to be in the middle as much as possible for his melee attacks. Let's try this, though. I just don't want the mech to block my tank shot, ideally. Especially if I got an easy way to push them in. I got an easy way to push him into this little gap of water. And you are an easy solution there, too. Well, I take that back. Because if I commit to an artillery attack in here, there's nothing I can do about this thing. I can take the hit, though. That is always a possibility. The sad thing is, since I'm in the water, I can't shoot. I would have loved to just shoot him and push him in the water and get the kill, but I need to take this thing seriously, too. And I keep hitting escape. So, Ralph... You're just gonna punch the Scion, get rid of the health bonus, and we're gonna deal with our friend here and just block the one shot. Oh yeah, and I forgot the building's immune. Can I undo this move? I can't move it anywhere better though, mind you. Ooh, I can move right here. I want to kill as many as possible, honestly. But at the same time, I'm not gonna kill this thing. So it doesn't matter what I do, really. Let's just make sure we're in the middle as much as possible for just extra range of movement, depending on what next turn brings. This is going to get really awkward if I don't manage this bug well. So, gotta be very careful of him. But we're going to try and block this. I can't shoot, sadly. And we're going to have 3 more effects to deal with. But I am in a potentially good position to deal with these guys. Because they can't attack these buildings depending on what they are. And there's already water here I can use to my advantage if I'm smart. And sadly he's a flyer so he doesn't drown. Now what do we get here? Lots of Meliors, please. Scorpion. No. Okay, 2 scorpions and 2 of these fireflies. So, what about your move? Okay, 1 is already dead, but this is like a bad spot for my tank. So, artillery. The easy answer is to knock this into the water and push this one. Well, it doesn't free my mech. Because this seems like the easy answer. I have to somehow deal with this thing. With 2 of my units snared though, that's not a good idea. But once I punch this thing back, that's dead and it delays the effect. So I really do like that idea. Oh, and if I shoot an artillery here, you push over there and risk this building, so maybe that's not a good idea. I still gotta free this thing somehow. It is gonna drown without a doubt, so my tank's kind of out of commission for a turn. Wow, I really screwed myself over. It feels like it anyway. And nothing's against the building, so I can't use that to my advantage. As highs for this one here. If possible, I think I just... I could take a hit there, but how do I deal with this one? That's the real threat. Is there anything I could do about this thing? Oh wait, I actually can. My artillery is going to be at risk, mind you, but I could do this. So, I do take a lot of damage on my mechs, but they're going to repair at the end of this mission, though. So long as they don't die, that's the real catch. But this thing needs to be dealt with at some point. So let's see what next turn brings me. That dies, and I am standing... are there going to be any... I don't see any emerging facts, so... I think we're all clear for what we currently deal with. And we only have to survive 1 more turn, so I'm okay with this. It's really awkward though, I'm not gonna lie. So take a hit there. Ooh, you're on fire. That's something I hadn't considered. But since the fire was... Yeah, you should be fine regardless, though. More tidal waves. So, I don't think there's much I can do about that. Oh, actually there is. My artillery could shoot it again. And you, unless you get hit, you're not gonna die. So I think the mech just punches that. And what are you doing? Oh, you're shooting at the tank. That's funny. Okay, I think we figured this out. This is a really awkward situation, nonetheless. So just punch you into the water. And, yeah, it just becomes water, so I'm safe regardless if I go here. But we'll just swim a little bit more. Just to be safe in case there's some weird glitch where my tank dies because of this tidal wave. But that was a simple turn. You are going to take 1 fire damage, but you're safe. That was an awkward mission, but we did fine. I could have probably did my placement a little bit better because I feel like my artillery mech actually blocked my melee mech from killing that hornet. So I could have killed that thing right away and it wouldn't have been such an annoyance. Oh, I didn't kill 7 enemies too. That's a shame. I wasn't paying attention to that. How much? I think it was 6 or 7 that I was at, damn it. But we got a promotion. So much for a perfect run. Damn it. Defend the tanks and defend artillery support. So let's try for more reputation, I guess. We'll try and do these two if it'll let me. And also, I did get a level up. What do you get again? Oh, +3 grid defense. Probably the least exciting thing to me. And you still have yet to level up. defend the tanks, defend artillery support. Let's at least grab this one because that unlocks this mission over here. And I think I can use artillery support if it's, well, the artillery support's actually in a good position. I think you can shoot with that. And it'll do some good damage, so let's try and improve our record. It's not a promising start though, so we're probably doomed to not make it to the final mission. But let's have a good time, regardless. Now, I want something down here for in case they try and threaten the bottom side. So tank goes there. I don't know where to put you. The bar is kind of in the way. I don't know why we're protecting the bar of all things, but I'll take it. No, it's for reputation, so it's probably because the executives, the COs, want it up and intact. Alright. Let's give this a try. And this thing can provide some good support so long as these damn things don't go downward. That's all I really want. Ooh, I like the potential here. I really like the potential. Now. Okay, I have an easy solution for this bug guy. And you can go down there and you can shoot. Because yeah, this thing can also contribute to the fight, so I think this is what I'm going to do. Punch. For some reason a punch lit the tree is on fire. Don't ask me how that works. So let's deal with these two threats. And now kill both of them. Because that's what the artillery thing does. And now, I think I may want to move my tank first. Actually, yeah, this will be a better position to shoot. I'm second guessing this some because I don't want this scorpion to be way back here in this awkward spot. So let's push it over. And then just shoot back. At least this way is a much more manageable position. I would hate to have that scorpion back here because what we saw with that dang hornet. Or that flyer. So straightforward turn there. Artillery's in good position to provide long range fire. I'm just only going to be able to push them forward or back, not side to side very well. Okay, threatening artillery. We got 3 more spawning there. And I can easily push you into the fire. I like the idea of pushing you in the fire. You die. I could punch that. Let's see, what can we do with the artillery tank? Sadly, can't do much. And now the bar is kind of getting in the way. It had a damn good first turn though, with that said. So I think I'd rather be back here, so at least you can move up or down. Now tank. Alexis, just shoot this into the fire. And I think we just punched this beetle. What are these things actually called? It isn't actually a hornet, okay. I was just calling it a hornet just because that's what it looked like. Because the fireflies sure as hell don't look like fireflies. Because they don't have wings. Now what do I do with you? Only thing I could think of is just do damage. Try and potentially kill this thing next turn. Alright. That was a decent turn there. I don't need to shoot this unless the only thing I could think of with this is if I were somehow lower, I could light this on fire too. But there's no need to kill this. Let's see what happens. Alright, there's our firefly. 2 fireflies, a hornet. And artillery can easily kill that. The artillery can easily get out of the way of that shot, so you're of no concern. Artillery, ooh, this is a perfect shot. This is almost no-brainer what the artillery's gonna do. Blow him up, please. Sadly, my mech's not gonna get to do much, but it can delay, if nothing else. Now, I am so damn tempted to just shoot this and plunge that into water. I'm willing to take the hit. I am damn well willing to take the hit. Do I want to use the tank to shoot first? Because this sounds so much better. I like this idea a lot better. And this is why. It collides. I'm a little hesitant because for some reason I'm worried my tank's going to fall off the map. But I don't think it works that way. Yeah, I'm seeing the yellow arrow there kind of grayed out from the tank. So it shouldn't work that way. Perfect. Now my mech really has nothing to do, damn it. I think I want to keep... Yeah, I don't want to delay this because I think I want to farm some experience, as silly as that may sound. That's not going to light me on fire if I go here, right? I hope not. Okay, we're good. We are golden. No one took damage. Now, Firefly. And Scorpion. Which we have another easy answer. Sadly, I can't push into the fire. And I can easily just take the hits here with the tank. Well, I can kill this thing with the artillery and the rocket launcher. So this thing's dead, no questions asked. No questions asked. Now, can I kill this thing? Yes, I can. I can do 2 damage and then 1 more. And it's not even threatening anything anymore either, so this is perfect. Well, that made my day. This has been all sorts up and down. We've been having awkward bad missions and then 2 flawless ones. So I don't know how to take this run. Let's see, 5 reputation. Let's see, 1 experience away for my artillery leveling up. Oh, I guess that was it. So now we're gonna have to fight the boss, I guess. And we missed out of a perfect run there by 1, just because I wasn't paying attention to the kills, and I was kind of... I couldn't quite kill that dang hornet like I would like. Alright, let's do the boss then. We got a hornet leader, and we just gotta protect the corporate tower. Nice and simple, right? Oh, they have the Scion right away, so... Oh, and they're both flyers too. So, without a doubt, the melee mech... Oh, combat mech. I'm just trying to figure out what their names is. Combat mech, cannon mech will... I want you positioned to maybe deal with these hornets some, so... And artillery, just be flexible. Be able to move up and down really well, ideally. How fast do these things move? That's what I'm concerned about. I don't want it up here. That's really awkward for me pushing it around. It can only move 3, so worst case, you can only go here, or you can go over here, so... I think you're okay. Just position yourself here, I'm really hoping. And the Scion's just not going to do anything, I don't think. Ooh, it's got 3... Ooh, that's scary. I can push it out of the way really easily, though. So, this almost demands I just punch this thing and kill it. Ooh, this is really awkward, though. Because I can't easily push that away without my artillery doing that. I'm gonna have to do a double push of some kind on this hornet, or double hit. This is a really awkward start. Because if my tank was up here, maybe it could have just took the hornet's place when I punched it. So, I'm gonna have to try and minimize the damage here. Ooh, I could push this with the tank, but we still have to deal with this dang thing somehow. And if I shoot it with the tank, though, then my mech can't grab it. Rough start there. If only I put the tank up top there, I feel like this would not be as much of a concern. You know what? The artillery can also push that, but then how do I deal with this thing? Let me think. Is it? No, it's not possible for the mech to get there. Only the tank can get there. And blocking's not a good idea because it does a 3-lane slash, so there's no way I can tank that with any of my units. Because the other idea was to just have the artillery just push this hornet back, but then I kill nothing. Ooh, I have an idea. Is it possible I could shoot this? Oh, I get it. I got it now. I got it now. I was hoping to light it on fire, but... The boss goes first. Perfect. because of what we learned earlier. This thing's gonna die when the Scion dies. It's a good thing I tested that earlier, because that just saved me, I'm really hoping. At least a lot of complication. There, thank you. It's a good thing I took that time to test that. Because it seemed kind of pointless at the time, but it just saved my bacon. Now, the bonus objective is to kill this Hornet still. So, if I just punch you, you immediately die, because I push you into the emerging feck. And it keeps me safe from that, so this is easy answer. Is it? Yeah, I am going to take a hit, but I'm okay with that. They're going to repair. Gotta remember, you have 2 health, so... And I should have done a shot with you first, at least to maximize my damage, but... that may have been a mistake, and I don't think it's worth it to just try and reset to get the extra point of damage in. So where can I put you, aside from just damaging this thing? I don't think we're going to be able to kill this thing now just because of awkward placement, unless I reset the turn. Am I comfortable with that? Because really, artillery should have shot first. I haven't really been using the reset so much, so let's do it. This probably is a big mistake, just to do 1 extra point of damage. But I want to make sure that thing dies as well. So there goes 1/3 of its health now. That was the point of the reset. Probably not worth it. Probably not worth it. Now, this thing should be dead. I do take a hit, but it has 3 health points. It's fine. It's just if the boss hits me, that might be a problem. And level up the boot. So that's an easy solution there. Hell. We have to deal with this thing. Really, all I have to do is kill this thing, so I could easily push it to the right. I think I want to push it a little bit closer. And there's no way it can go there. Unless I want to put... I could put the tank there and delay. And then we're going to get no more reinforcements but these 2 here. Let's undo that move, because I do need to deal with this. With that said... because I think the artillery is going to have to shoot at this. And the mech's nowhere to contribute, unfortunately, so... I could kill this one thing easily. But I don't think it helps me. So just kill this out of the equation. Am I willing to take a generator hit? This is a big question. Because this thing, without a doubt, can't attack. Because otherwise it's going to hurt every... I'm going to lose 3 buildings. There's no way I could do 3 damage to it unless I focus on it now, this turn. That's the only problem. And there's no way to light on fire. Unfortunately. The mech already attacked here. Unfortunately, if it couldn't reach this one Hornet, that would have been what my preference would have been. I'm gonna take the 1 building hit, I hate it. I really do hate it, but my position was really bad. We'll try and kill this thing off the next turn. Because it is well, it's not really all that possible, because if it goes back here, there's no way I can kill it. I don't think it's a flying use, so it could still attack. That's what I really dread. If that thing gets back there, I'm not going to be able to kill it. I guess I'm committing regardless. I'll take the 1 hit there. This artillery can easily push that out of the way. 81 casualties. Oh, thank God. Now it's possible to kill this. Possible. Not with that entanglement. I can take this easily here, that's not a problem. And even if I'm lit on fire, that's not gonna die. I just can't do anything about this dang building. I already kind of commit to killing this Hornet King here. If only I could get a single punch, that would have made things a lot easier for me. And if that mech doesn't take the hit, then it's going to shoot that building too. So, this is a predicament. I don't think I'm willing to actually lose 2 more buildings for this. In all honesty. Don't think I can have... I would like the reputation, but I already put myself in a really bad spot. And let's see, you can punch that one away, that's easy enough to do. Push that away. Just punch that, we're clear. We survive, we're not going to kill this thing, sadly. It's really hard to gauge what I did wrong there. We did well on the first turn, avoiding all the damage, but my mech was not able to punch this Hornet. Because it was in a really bad corner. This was like the worst spot I could have put it there. Or could have had dealt with it. Maybe. Because the mountain could have broken there if I collided against that twice. Well, that was sucky either way. Still wasn't going to get a perfect run regardless, so wasn't going to get the bonuses, but Shield Array, don't care for that because I can't even use it, so get rid of that. Self-destruct. That sounds like a horrible use. Killing my own unit. And pilot at that, so let's not do that. Ooh, Spartan Shield. Bash the enemy, flipping its attack direction. Ooh, that's really cool. Flamethrower, I can use that. Attraction Pulse, oh, I can't use it. And I have 7 reputation, but I would like to avoid replenishing my lost grid power if I can help it. So, let's get the Spartan Shield, I guess, see if we can get use out of that. And sadly, don't have enough for 2 cores, sadly. Unless I want to sell something, which I can't. Alright, let's get a grid back up. Not the best start. But we got it done. Now let's get our equipment set up. It needs to be powered though, so am I willing to put my core into that? I think I'm okay with doing that, so let's arm this thing. And try to improve our game a bit, but things are just going to get harder, so somehow I doubt it. So, what do we have this time? Let's actually read the objectives this time, although I'm not really well familiar with how this island is going to go, aside for it having a lot of sand and desert, so... Lightning Storm, kill 7 enemies. Kill only 7 enemies, seismic activity. And this one's just... Oh, you have to block spawning effects 3 times. That's an interesting one. Am I okay with that, though? It seems like one of these 2 would be easier, because I can use the terrain, the warning effect, to my advantage a lot, you would think. Let's give it a try. At the very least, the bottom 2 give me access to additional missions, so it doesn't hurt to try that, I think. Now, let's avoid these awkward situations again if possible, somehow. What are you? You're a charger, if I remember correctly. You charge forward, right? Yep, you charge forward. And you an artillery unit, right? So you're going to be awkward to deal with, but a lot of pushing potential is going to be good. So... where would this Scorpion go? Because if these things hug the edge of the map, especially as artillery unit, I'm going to have a hard time displacing it. Well, actually, that's not entirely true, because these things are in a convenient line, so I think I'm safe there. Just make sure artillery's in a good spot to at least respond to these. It's this one I don't like. He's gonna be a pain in the ass, I think. Ooh, we got a pod too. So we gotta try and rescue that. So, artillery, I could kill him easily by pushing him into the rock. You are gonna die immediately, right? Ooh, thankfully he's not even concerned, even with his 4 health. You're gonna be odd. I was thinking maybe I could just push this and kill it, but that's not gonna happen now. But we can kill it regardless. We could kill both of them. Well, I still need to get one more hit on this thing. There we go. Now, artillery shot. We could kill him easily. I really need to consider my position for the next turn, though. I need to take my next turn super seriously. And since they're spawning right here, this is probably the best I could do for my cannon mech at least. Now, just kill this. Sadly, this is the only spot I could put you. But it should be good enough to at least kill this thing off. And you're just dead. You better be dead. And sadly, you can't shoot anything unless I want to shoot a random direction for no reason. Alright, just die already. Thank you. Goodbye. Ooh, we got, I believe that's our alpha there, so it's got what, extra health is all I know so far. Now, I don't think we can save the pod. Because if I push the effect there, destroyed if damaged or trampled by the enemy, so I don't think we can save this pod anymore. Wait. Can I bash the enemy flipping its attack? So sadly I can't use that to my advantage, and that's a horrible spot anyway. And artillery's in a bad spot. I could have shot maybe down here to help a little bit. I could shoot them, but the push is what I'm afraid of. I don't want to. I want to save that pod to get the bonuses, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. I don't think it's gonna happen, sadly. So, how can I minimize the damage there? What's the artillery shooting at? Okay, so we can at least kill the artillery and delay at the same time. And you do 3 damage, so I don't think I want to lose 3 power grid, especially after investing points into it. And I can push him without a doubt. Oh wait, I'm forgetting. I could protect the building. The building takes no damage. I'm an idiot for almost forgetting that. All right. You know what's really gonna suck though? My mech is not gonna be able to do anything next turn, especially if I delay this fact here. So I think I kind of want my combat mech to actually fight it. I think I'd rather that, in all seriousness, because he's gonna do absolutely nothing next turn if he doesn't have something he can fight against. Where do I place him? I don't want the fact up here. And if at least he moves down here, there's a chance I could push him off the edge. At least a small chance. So, we got at least as good as a turn as any. I feel bad for our combat mech, though. He's not going to get to do a lot for the rest of this mission, I fear. Now, if there's a way we could push this, then we're golden. Oh. We have you as well. And I forget what... Oh, he makes everything volatile. I recognize that icon. So, this is an easy answer here. I could just push him off the ledge. I don't know what happens to the explosion effect, though. If he explodes at all or not. You're an easy solution. I am going to delay another effect, so we gotta be very careful about this. My tank's gonna be very vulnerable to dying. Oh wait, I could just push him, but I can also delay this feck. Which do I prefer? Which do I like more? Killing this thing now or delaying the reinforcement? Because then this tank can move and repair, but... Well, I am basically blocking off the path if I grab this pause, so maybe I can get away with this. And it's not going to move the pod for me, so perfect. Let's do this. Oh, it does explode, but not that's really much of a consequence. But grab the pod. This completely blocks off this path, so there's a really good opportunity I could just push the next two targets off the ledge, no matter what happens. Now, ooh, you're almost dead too, conveniently. I'm trying to figure out what I hit you with. Did I hit you with anything? Oh, I don't feel like I hit you with anything, so I'm confused. Either way, let's kill it. Because why the hell not? Alright. I'm feeling good about this next turn, possibly, because we got this completely blocked off. Alright, one of them is a flyer, though. Ooh, we even got an alpha flyer. So, he's easy to deal with. Actually, they're both really easy to deal with. The artillery could just push them both back. You just push him out of the way. I'm sad. I would like a kill, mind you, so let us get a kill then. More experience is always good. Alright, that was actually a fairly straightforward turn. I'm happy with this result. Now, I don't think there's anything else I could do there. I was half worried maybe I was neglecting the tremors, accidentally walking on, but that was a good end, if nothing else. Now, let's get our reward. I was a little bit worried that the time pod was going to get destroyed. Thank God I remembered the immunity to the buildings. That was handy. That was pretty damn useful. Ooh, we got another promotion too. So what do we get? What do we get? Just a reactor core, no pilot. Ooh, he gets +1 move to his mech, so... In all seriousness, I'm kind of tempted to switch out these pilots, because I think the walker benefits heavily from the extra movement. Is that what I want to do? Because yeah, in all seriousness, he doesn't actually care what mech he's in. So let's do that. Switch him around a bit until we get more bonuses. Oh, I get another +3 grid defense. That's like the one ability I don't really care about, I think. I like actual effects rather than random chance bonus that I'm getting here. Because that just gives me, what, a 21% chance that the building's not destroyed whenever it gets hit. And ideally, I want to avoid getting the buildings hit. I don't think you can blame me on that. Ooh, what's this? Gain a shield when bashing. That is an interesting mechanic. I don't know if I want to take it or not, but we have another core to install. I could give this thing even more movement. I like the potential. It seems a little overkill, mind you. And I need 2 cores for this. Let's give this thing actually extra move too. It completely defeats the point of what I just did a moment ago, mind you. But I like the mobility over the extra health, I think, at least for now. And I can always switch it out at a moment's notice, so it's not a permanent thing. Ooh! High threat detected, so this is a very dangerous mission, but we get really good bonuses, and considering the rough start, it's probably warranted. I try and do this one. Can I wait until the final mission? Maybe I could do this one later. I gotta make sure I do it though, so that way I can maximize my bonuses, so... Kill only 7 enemies with no effects, so I don't think I like that one. That's gonna be really tricky to do. And we already got power, so I think my focus is actually on the reputation, so I can buy more stuff. Although if I get extra power, it actually increases my grid defense, but I already said I don't really care so much about that. Defend the Earth Mover. So there's a mechanic on that I have no idea about. And block 3 Feck spawning. That's going to be a hard thing to do, because look at this layout, holy crap. I'm trusting this Earth Mover to actually help me in this regard, because this seems like it's almost impossible for me to actually get at them, let alone interrupt their spawning. I might regret doing this mission, but let's at least learn what the hell this thing can do. Because I got extra mobility, and the mobility is actually going to help a ton with actually blocking the spawn. So there's some good synergy here. I don't know where I want to put my artillery, because ideally I would not want this mountain here. But let's see what happens. Where the hell did that land come from? That I was not expecting. So this looks like the easiest decision ever. Wait. Oh, it's not a building. Ooh. I was gonna say it was the easiest decision. Now I have to think, do I want to take the one hit to get a double kill right off the bat? There's the real question. Because I'm not gonna be able to knock him off the ledge any other way. And this, I can't actually control this, can I? No, I can't. What's its traits? Cannot be moved by any weapon effects. And units wed by... Oh, that's from the attack. Okay. Turns nearby chasms into normal ground. Okay, so I'm just gonna... I think we're not gonna have any more chasm after next turn, so I think I take this. I wish I could avoid the damage, mind you. But that sounds like a damn effective start. Now, let's just kill our bug. And even better, with the extra mobility, I can go right here. And how much? Ooh, 2 damage. Not that it really matters, in all honesty. Just kill it. So we'll block 1 Feck, and I'm in a good position to block 2 more next turn. Where I block it by my units or not is a different story. Although, to be fair, I could have pushed 1 Feck into that. But I like the idea of killing him off quickly. Oh wait, the tank needs to move. Although I can't... Repairing doesn't help me. I have to get damage first. Alright. Let's see. Now, this thing... Well, actually, that's the only thing there. This is, like, easy enough to deal with. I just gotta delay 2 more units, so... This is simple. And that only has 2 health, so you can freely repair there, Ralph. So, how does the repair work? I'm assuming it only repairs yourself, right? I guess the double click is to confirm to make sure I don't accidentally click it, I suppose. Is that what I want to do? Artillery can't go anywhere, so you're just seeing where you're at. Alright, so we're gonna get that secondary objective done easily enough. Where do I want to put you? What am I concerned about with this 1 Feck down here? Because this Feck cannot get up here very easily. So I think I want you here and ready to move. Although I think I put you here so that way it's less hexes to get up this direction. I'm really hoping at least. And especially if it's a flyer, it might come over here, so I may want you by an Earth Mover. Alright, so we get the bonus objective done easily enough. Now we're just going to manage 2 more turns of this. And if that positions itself properly, I could kill it. Well, not so much now anymore. And it is a charger, so even if I displace it up here, it's just going to run over there, and then we're going to have my nightmare scenario, where it's in a really awkward spot. And sadly, I can push him really easily. We're going to have a lot of effect to deal with. That's the one scare. Gotta be really smart with how we manage this. And I would like to do a seismic Spartan shield, but sadly he's going to go right over here, which may not help me. And we can't shoot this anymore. So, I'm interested. I was thinking maybe I could put the tank here and just double push it up to kind of block this one, because it's going to be the last turn afterwards and there won't be any more reinforcements to worry about aside for whatever's left here. Is there a way I can knock this up? Let's see. I could push it over and then potentially have an artillery shot. Oh, the reinforcements is after its attack, so that doesn't help me any. Not in the slightest. And how much damage does it do? 1 damage. And I can't even keep it in place. I can just reverse its attack is the best I could do. And it's still the same amount of damage, so it's not a terrible idea. I want to at least try and kill something, though. I'm just trying to think how to best optimize this. I still have a reset available, so if this goes badly, I could just do... Oh, well, let's not forget the Spartan shield. That's what I want to do. Okay, it didn't actually push him. For some reason, I thought it would push him, but it's still going to be the same result regardless. So it's good to learn that now. And now, how do we best deal with this thing? I could push it with the tank. I think I just want the tank to repair. Just minimize one of the FAC. And you're just gonna get pushed. Oh, you're gonna get pushed in a bad spot, so let's put you somewhere a little bit better, because you're gonna get charged by that thing. I don't feel like this is a very effective turn, but at least if I can manage it well, maybe we're okay, because they're all gonna be clumped up together here. I don't like it one bit, though. But I have the health to maybe take a few hits. Alright, so he's out in the middle of nowhere. Maybe he gets restricted by these other ones, if I'm so lucky. This might be awkward, but if I can knock multiples around, that won't be as bad. Let's see. Artillery probably pushes these two here. And that's only doing 1 point of damage, right? I was shooting... I can Spartan shield again, though, and kill it. And that only does 1 damage, so he's not a threat. We do not care about him. So... I'm thinking pushing these two out of the way. That negates both their attacks. Gotta figure out what to do about him, though. Is the only catch. I still have my reset, right? Yes, I do. So let's try and figure this out. I don't like this, though, because I can't quite reach him. There's no way I can reach this guy unless... Ooh. Sadly, that earth mover's in the way, so if I want to kill this thing... Ooh, actually, I got it. You have the health, right? Yes, you do. So, the tank takes the place as a combat mech, and this dies. You're going to take a bit of a hit, though. But I think that saves everything. Oh boy. That was a bit of a puzzle, wasn't it? Now, let me double check everything, because again, I do have a reset if this isn't going to go as I like. So, you are not going to hit the tank. You both whiff on your shots, so I think we're golden. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Nice, very nice. And just take your 1 hit, and you're golden. You're gonna survive, Ralph, don't worry. Ooh. That was a bit of a tough one, because it looked so awkward at first, and then I was losing my instant kill potential as the mission went on, which is kind of a little bit different than how the first Silent went. But we got both scores there now. I think I can only do 1 more. Am I? Either way, I want to try this one. It's going to be tough, though. It's going to be really difficult. And I did get levels, right? 3 grid defense. Oh no, they were leveled a while ago. They still haven't reached level 3. So is there anything I want to change? I kind of like the potential of the Spartan shield. It's a little bit awkward, mind you, but it has good potential. Building immunity has actually been useful every now and then, so I'm going to keep that. And I have... Do I want to get rid of the 1+1 move? Well, it's either that or health, really, so there's no real benefit. So, terraform the grassland back to desert. Okay, I think I know how this one works. I think we can do this. And the robotics lab's right there. And we have to defend the terraformer, which is out in the middle of nowhere. And right off the bat, they have 4 effects to deal with. And I think... Well, I'm going to get to move before I do anything, so... And they both have +1 movement, so... Let's hopefully get in a good position. They have a... Ooh, already 5 health. Oh, that's an alpha, that's why. 2 alphas and 2 regular effects. This is a rough start. I want to look for possibilities of pushing them into the grass, though, for what's going to happen. Where the hell do I put the artillery, though? These buildings keep getting in my way for being in a nice position and back. And I don't think I'm going to have the best position if I go here, because they're going to be right up in my face. I don't really like this, especially... Well, actually, a Scorpion can't go up there, so I think I'm safe. I just need the artillery to push it. I just hope all these facts go in the same direction. That's what I really want for his first turn. If they can all go south or northward, then that helps me a lot, I think. Oh, holy crap, you can move. Give me one more to go downward, please. Oh, thank you, that helps a lot. And I'll tell you why in a moment, I think. Yes, this kills one of the alphas already, and it kills the beetle. Or the hornet. Is there anything else I want to do, though? I am going to have to push him back, without a doubt. And I don't think it's possible... Wait, I could double push. This is going to get really awkward as far as his alpha for the next few turns, but I like this possibility. So, I like this potential a lot. Let's get ourselves a triple kill, because this is what happens, folks. We're terraforming the land, or at least we're killing the land. And you know what's on the land? A bunch of feck. There we go. Yeah, we take half its health immediately. I like that, so that was a damn good start. Again, this thing is in a really bad position as far as trying to chase it down, but at least my combat mech has the mobility to chase it down. 5 mobility versus my 4, though. So I may not be able to reach him if he goes here, but at least I have the artillery to help in that regard. Damn good start. Mighty damn good start. But we gotta keep in mind the bonus objective, too. And we have a Scion to worry about, too. And that has 2 health, so if I don't kill this thing will at least survive. But I can kill this alpha as well, so... Where can I terraform? Okay, so... There's... I could push him over there. And double pushing is a bad... there's no way I can double push effectively, so let's... And there's no way I can kill this thing without using my mech, too. That's a bit of a problem, is it? Especially if I want to try and... I don't want to terraform over there again, because that's what I just did. That's why I don't think I could kill this off. And if I kill this thing, it's going to explode. I could still push it, mind you, and then kill it, but it feels like a waste of my turn. Or at least a waste of the artillery. So, and the artillery is going to have to be in a bad spot if I'm going to push it to somewhere safe. And I'm curious. If this explodes, how much... I do 2 damage to myself from what I'm seeing. Is that really 2 damage? It says dealing 1 damage. Okay, so I should be in theory safe. Actually, I need to push this away. Or actually, I can terraform and kill it. Why am I so worried about that? So I could kill this off as well as kill this Scion. It feels like a waste of a terraform, but if I want to complete this bonus objective, I have to terraform this turn regardless, so... might as well do it. Now, which would be best to shoot first? Actually, the artillery should shoot first, because this is a better position than way up here. Now, kill the Alpha. Now, terraform for us and turn all that lush forest into wasteland. So, 2 more... well, actually, it says... well, this... next time I can use this, we'll only have 2 turns, so yeah, I need to terraform every single turn if I want that bonus objective. I don't think I'm going to kill Fairy Morpheck, though. But we can at least kill him. He is out of the question with the terraform potential. That is also a possibility. So, this is an interesting question. Since I can only terraform 1 hex, I like the idea of just killing the Alpha right away. Ooh, it's a double kill. I didn't think about that. Well, that makes my decision easy, doesn't it? Oh, and it even raises up the water, too. So, just getting better position. Punch this. Well, that was an easy turn. Now, let's delay one of these Feck. As much as I love to farm extra experience, I think we're okay. And I don't know where the hell to move you that'd be any better. Actually, I know. Let's move you here, because at least that way you're best able to respawn, because this is where you're spawning. Now, one more turn, let's see how this goes. They're both ground walkers. You are like the easiest kill in the world. So I can clean up this mess. I was gonna say I might regret this, but I don't even need to push into my tank, do I? Yeah, the artillery could just shoot it. In fact, yeah, the artillery could just kill this one thing. So I gotta keep in mind who gets the experience too. So I can easily get Ralph to max level there if I get him the kill. So I think Ralph gets the kill with that said. There you go. Tag team effort, that is nice and flawless. Oh, and ooh, let's reset the turn, I forgot about that. I forgot about the terraforming. Hell, this thing's already dead. I didn't even need to do that, so... Sadly, Ralph's not going to get his level up as a result of that, mind you. But it's a good thing I saw that before ending the turn, because we need that bonus objective done. Oh, and Ralph did get the level up, surprisingly. I wasn't expecting that, but... oh, maybe they all get experience. Maybe that's why. I wasn't paying attention who exactly gets experience when they get a kill. I wasn't really watching. But that made that easier. It's a good thing I caught that. I was about to end the turn there. Alright, let's keep going. Hopefully we can come to a conclusion to this run before it gets too late. The last thing I want is to be exhausted for work tomorrow. Mech reactor, that's always fun. And we get another reactor. And I don't think I care about this one. So reputation I think is my priority. That might be tricky to kill 7 enemies with no effects maybe. Oh, I have to destroy 2 mountains too, so... I'm curious how this is going to play out. Now... +1 damage or +1 damage? This is interesting. I like +1 damage. Especially when it costs less cores. Now... I can gain shield. I can increase move. Or do I give that to the artillery? I'm just trying to plan ahead here, because once I install the core, I can't take it back, or I can't take it off. So I'm wondering who I can throw it on. Maybe I can use Spartan Shield kind of like a aggressive play. Because I can, with the shield, I can absorb the damage when I turn its attack. That's going to take a little bit of testing and playing around with to get used to, mind you. But I think we'll try that, and then I can upgrade my punch later on when I get more cores. So, it wants me to destroy 2 mountains, yet that's not going to be... Oh, most of them are already broken, so I see what's going on. I'd rather have the Feckin position actually smash them into it, mind you. But I don't think that's going to happen very easily. This is going to be an awkward mission. Trying to get the bonus objectives at least. So how do I want to do this here? Without a doubt. I need someone up here just in case, but I really want to be down here so I can at least use this mountain. And I can easily just destroy one of these mountains in a moment's notice. We'll put the artillery up here. I'm hoping maybe I can get a shot or two to push them into the water if I'm so lucky. Because I need to be effective in my kills if I want the 7 enemy objective. Alright. So, gotta kill 7 enemies there. This thing needs to die. We could turn its attack there. So I can easily interrupt and punch this thing to get rid of the volatile effect. But I'm not gonna have much of a... I'm not gonna really do much damage as far as getting this thing next to a mountain. It's just gonna move next turn. Because if I really want to smash them into a mountain, I need to infest multiple units more than likely. So I don't really like this layout, but I'm gonna have to try it. So I like putting you there. It puts you in the middle of the map, makes it a little bit easier to take advantage of... What is it? Yeah, just getting a shot on pretty much anything. And I have to be mindful of the dang mountains. I'm gonna have to just shoot the broken ones, I guess. I don't know how I'm gonna get 7 kills, mind you. But we do have 2 damage on this shot, so that helps a ton there. If nothing else. I almost forgot about that. I don't think it's worth infesting the reset, do I? Because this thing will die next turn regardless. Maybe to an artillery shot, if I'm so lucky. But the tank can easily kill that Hornet back, and it has the mobility for it too. Now what's this? Where does this beetle go? Sadly, a little bit too far away. I would have liked it closer. But easily I could kill this, no questions asked. I do 1 damage to myself, that sounds horrible. Especially when I could just kill this thing outright. Ooh, I see potential. I see some potential if I can knock this down 1 hex. So, let's go here. Shoot that. Now, do I want to move this artillery more first? Because I can go here. That could be awkward, but I can easily shoot if I go down here. I'm just wondering if I want to leave this artillery here before I shoot. I think I want it here just in case this goes upward. So that way I can actually get outside the minimum range. Oh, let's undo that move. That settles that answer, I suppose. Now, this is what I have in mind. Push him down, and he just charges into that mountain for me and kills it. So, that's one way to deal with my problem, and he's not going to take damage for hitting the mountain, so thankfully I have a tank in place. So I think we're okay in that regard. And it's very easy just to kill another mountain with the artillery, so... We gotta somehow kill 4 more Feck, though. Dude, this is really bad. This is a really bad layout. Because if I punch that, it smashes a building. Oh wait. I could Spartan shield it. I don't know how much that actually helps me, mind you. Ooh. I forgot, it gives me a shield so I can ignore him, but... And it's an alpha, so I kinda need to switch its attack around or this artillery's dead. So... Let's deal with this thing. I would like to have this thing attack one of its own allies, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm really hoping, though, that this frees the snare. Thank you. Now, it is still in a bad spot. That doesn't really help me, sadly, because of the bad artillery placement. Is unless I shoot myself, which sounds like a horrible idea. Ooh, no it's not. Only problem is I can't get here. If I could shoot at this hex, then maybe I can force it back. Which is why I hate the buildings in the middle so much, because it messes with my artillery shots a lot. I may have to take the hit. We've been doing well on the power grid so far, mind you. And we need to kill 3 more Feck, which is going to be tricky with 1 turn left. This is unfortunate, but if I kill all 3 of them next turn, then I get my 7 kills at least. That's actually not going to work, because then I can't kill a mountain. I think I reset the turn and try and kill off one of the mountains too. Because let's see, I need to kill 3 of them after all. And I don't think it's going to happen. Because I'm confident I could kill that with pretty much any of my attacks there. Almost. I need to hit with 2 targets there. Well, actually 1 target because of the burrow. And you're going to survive. Let's reset this turn. I don't like it. I don't like if I want to get the bonus objective. So... You're gonna die because of the attack. There's not much I could do about that. So I think that, without a doubt, you need to be dealt with somehow. And you do only 1 damage. But I don't think ignoring you is a good idea either. Because I need that kill. I can kill you, but it doesn't help our friend at all. I think my turn is still pretty much the same though, unfortunately. Because if I don't kill something... If I don't kill at least one thing this turn, it'll be impossible to actually get to 7 kills. Unfortunately. Outside of taking the 1 point of damage, but I don't kill anything else. And of course I have to use the Spartan shield first, because I was kind of thinking maybe I just shoot this thing. Well, that doesn't help me much either. Because my artillery... Yeah, if I push it in there, it only takes 1 point of damage. It's not possible to kill that. I'm wondering if there's some way I can free up some space to get a shot off on the mountain itself. Unless I'm so damn lucky we get another beetle that I can push into a mountain. I don't think I'm gonna get it though. Unless I do 2 pushes with this one thing, but then again, that's not killing it. That's not helping me. Alright, let's just kill this thing. I think the turn's basically the same. We do have the shield to at least negate this. I just would like it to attack one of its own allies, which there is still a possibility the Spartan shield could kill something off for me, but I don't think this bodes well for me with that said. Am I really willing to interrupt one of these attacks? I feel like a Spartan shield is probably the best thing I could do, but for next turn. But I need them to actually be in a position to hit each other. That's the only catch. Let's try it there. I guess ultimately my turn is still the same, alas. But we're going to take the power grid hit, or the power grid hit there, so not much I can do about that. We'll see how it goes. If they position themselves properly, maybe I can do something. Ooh, I got lucky there. That was a 21% chance of resisting. Now all I want, all I would have liked was to potentially I can get the 3 kills here. I know how to kill this thing off, but it's not possible to... I want to destroy the mountain as well, get all the bonuses. That's what I would like to do. Because what I was thinking is maybe I deliberately shoot this scorpion into the building so that way I can kill it. And attempt maybe another resist, because I did get lucky there, so I'm willing to abuse that bonus I got. Is there any way I can get the mountain? I don't think there is, sadly. Because sadly this thing only has 1 range. I would love a... well, it's going to die if I Spartan shield it. I can get all 3 kills there. But it's actually a lot more simpler just to kill the mountain. Let's not kid ourselves. If I'm not going to get both objectives, I might as well go for one that results in not losing power grid. But with that said, let's just also kill this thing and free our colleague. Free the artillery. Because pushing them does not help in any way, does it now? No, it does not unless I push them into the building. Which doesn't help either. So alright. Let's go for the easier bonus objective. And just take this hit. At least that way I don't risk the building getting destroyed. That was a really awkward situation, mainly because my artillery is in a bad spot. All these buildings in the way really stink for it. Because in all honesty, I probably should just leave in the back, a lot more simpler. I don't know why I had it up here a little bit. I was kind of wanting the opportunity to push some Vec into the water, but it never happened. So that ultimately was a big mistake, I think. Having the artillery up there. Now, let's try for the boss mission. Basically same mission as before, we got a scorpion this time. And it's a volatile beast. Oh, that's because of the Scion, that's why. We at least have a lot of mobility though. We have a lot of mobility again. The artillery, I really don't like these layouts. Do I just increase its mobility? Is that what... would that alleviate a lot of this problem or not, to give it an extra movement? Because if it could be back here, that's fine. Especially since that entire top 2 hexes has like no tile for him to move to. So this is like the perfect spot to actually get a shot off on something. Except maybe down here. These 2 hexes, I can't quite get to that because the water will keep me from shooting. Let's try playing a little more in the back. I don't like the spawn position because it's going to burn 2 movement just to get up and down. And that should be easy to deal with. It's attacking all angles, so just push it back. Really all I need to do. And it's also going to hit its own ally. Who attacks first? Okay, boss attacks first, so this is the easy answer. Push it into the Hornet. Now, who gets the honors of attacking the boss and killing... who gets the honor of killing the Scion? You have 3 movement, right? Yeah, so I want to make sure you're well in the middle of the map. Especially since you can block, too. It doesn't matter how many Scion I kill, only that I make it through the mission here. So there, you're going to kill your own Hornet friend. I kind of would like, well, if the explosion would kill the building. Let's not kid ourselves, so kill the Scion. I gotta be mindful. I would like to do additional damage. I think this is not too terribly bad if I take the extra shot. To do 1 damage there, and that's going to delay. So yeah, I'm fine with this. I'm not going to kill the Hornet like I want, but it does something just as good in all honesty. Alright. So smash the mountain all you want there. We block the reinforcements for a turn. I could do a lot of damage to the Scorpion. Is it a good idea? Because I can do 3 damage to it by shooting into the mountain. But what's my follow-up then? Because it's not going to break me free of the snare. Unless I infest an artillery shot. Which I think I'm okay with. Oh, I better shoot first because that smoke will keep me from shooting, so let's do this. And then push into the smoke. Okay, boss is gone. Punch you, you're gone. Now we're gonna have a lot of effect to deal with next turn though, so this could get ugly. This could get ugly. So I gotta be willing to take the hits. I might have to take a single hit or 2. Now, let's look for an opportunity for a seismic shield. Or was it Spartan shield? Because you're also an alpha, let's keep that in mind. So, you go first, how much damage do you do? You kill your colleague. So I like that potential a lot. And they're both snaring the tank, so this is going to be a little bit awkward trying to free him. This is going to be really awkward to try and free him there. And I gotta be careful about where my mech's placed too. Because I'm not going to be able to kill them both off if I knock them back away from the tank. Not to mention the fact I'm going to hit myself if I'm not careful too. I think I'm okay with the artillery taking a hit though. Gotta make sure the mech's in a good spot. Which does not look like it's gonna happen. Ooh, this is an awkward spot yet again with the dang artillery. Because if I artillery here, I'm gonna take a hit and I don't need to kill that thing. I don't need to do anything about this either. How do I free the tank though, without preferably getting a hit? You know, I could just push this Scorpion into the Beetle if I want to do that, but seems kind of pointless. A wasted shot mostly. And sadly, if I push this Scorpion here, there's no way you can kill it with your artillery shot. So which do I prefer? I want the Beetle to kind of kill something for me. Actually, I can also Spartan have it delay. Because it charges over there and it delays something, so let's do that. So Spartan shield, turn it around. And yeah, that's the only thing I don't like, but smoke is blocking, so I kind of need to push them back. Oh, and that's not going to free it. That's not even going to free him anyway, goddammit. Well, this is really awkward. Because I pushed myself into smoke to kill the Alpha, or the Scorpion Leader. I think we reset the turn there, I suppose. I would like to kill off some of these damn things, though. Because I delayed too many of them, and now we're just having to deal with 4 of them at once. I was thinking maybe if I could somehow get there, I could push that Scorpion up there and then kill off this one. Ideally. Because this tank's not going to do anything until I get rid of both of them. So I could have this mech punch. The only thing I really don't like is nothing's really going to die. I would like to kill something, in all seriousness. It's not going to happen. And we're going to have a lot of effect next turn. Alright. I can free this. I think that's the priority because it's doing nothing here as it stands. Of course, I put this in a bad spot, didn't I? Because it can go... I think I want to go right there. Okay, I think I know what I do. I was gonna say, everything I do pretty much is interrupted by something else. And I don't want to get hit by the Alpha. I don't think I can free this tank. I don't think I can free this tank unless I want to take a lot of damage. Unless I want to hit myself. I don't think I can even hit myself because once I punch, this is going to get in the way. Am I really willing to take 2 points of damage on my own guys to get this thing free? The only alternative is if I could shoot at the tank itself to push them both out. And again, the buildings are causing a bit of a problem. This is really awkward. The tank will survive even if I only get at one of them. And hell, if only I could shoot this dune here, that would also cause it to interrupt its attack, but I can't get in a good position. Because I can easily knock that back, and if I punch that, that doesn't help me. If I go there, I have to shoot myself to push this out, or push it into my mech, which doesn't actually free it. Well, this is awkward. This is damn awkward. I'm gonna have to commit to taking the hit, I suppose. I don't think I have much of a choice. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot all this time. I just pushed the tank. I just pushed the goddamn tank. I forgot that was a thing, wasn't it? So... what do I want to focus on? Kill the one here that could be awkward. And where the hell do I put you? Preferably somewhere that can block the pathway. That was needlessly long. I kind of forgot I could push my own units there a little bit. So he helped kill something for us there. It's going to take a lot of work to kill off that beetle, though. Now... this is really awkward, mainly because it's Alpha, because I was thinking maybe pushing this guy over. I could still do that, mind you. And let's see. Okay, that Alpha beetle goes first. That I'm okay with. So push this Alpha over. And then I just... oh, it canceled the attack, so never mind. That's kind of still good regardless, but... I wasn't really planning on that, in all honesty. So, let's see. Just kill these things off. Oh yeah, this is the last turn, so I think we're golden. Oh, undo that move. I just went back into the smoke that was causing so much trouble beforehand. So yeah, that one turn, I was really overthinking it there. Well, it wasn't really overthinking, I forgot about one very important mechanic in all seriousness, which was pushing my own units and not getting them in trouble. Then it made things a lot easier. Sadly, we didn't get the 7 enemy kills I would have liked, so we missed out on 2 perfect runs. Another fist weapon. I think we're okay with the Spartan shield. What is this? Oh, we can't even use that. Shield tank. That sounds like it could be fun. Boosters. The only thing I don't think I like about this is because it uses my entire turn for no damage. I don't think I like that in all honesty. But we can get 2 cores. And I might as well grab it just because I can. Because otherwise I'm not going to have anything. So what has the boosters? Because again, it uses my entire turn, so I don't think it's useful on anything besides something that needs mobility. And we have 2 cores. What do we install it on? I can increase damage on artillery, increase damage on, well, I need 3. That seems highly not worth it. And +1 damage on the Spartan shield. That is also an option. I like that option, mind you. I only need 1 core for that, so let's try not having the shield there, although I really like the potential of the shield, mind you, with the Spartan shield. But let's put this core on something else, so let's deal with this dang problem once and for all. Get this thing some extra mobility, because it's been having way too many awkward moments. So, 2 islands are done, Pinnacle Robotics. And now it's going to get worse and worse a little bit. Slowly but surely. But we're still alive, I suppose that's something there. And now we have to deal with the Icelands. Let's see, freeze and defend both robots. Well, the only thing is I don't know how you freeze a robot though. And take less than 3 grid damage, that sounds easy, and protect the emergency batteries. Let's go for a shield default, since we kinda need it to do that mission anyway, to get access to the right region. So, less than 3 grid damage. Although I say this sounds easy, that's probably not going to be the case, but let's see what happens. So, this thing's frozen, so I don't think it does anything. And we have mechs to deal with too, which only have a single health, so they're really easy to deal with. My artillery is going to be perfect for killing them off one by one. And we have an Alpha Scarab. So hopefully this helps alleviate my goddamn problem I'm having with this artillery. That extra mobility. We'll see. So there's 2 mechs to kill. Okay. So they're both trying to free... Wait, are they both shooting at the mech? Oh, you're not even shooting it. Because I was going to say if they were both shooting it, because the first shot will be just break the robot free and the second shot will kill it. So I was kind of hoping they both shoot at it. So first thing I want to do, I really want to push that thing in the water. Because I damn well like that option for an easy kill. Now, tank. Just shoot that. Now, get into a better position and kill these mechs off. Well, that was simple enough. And now, if I shoot that ice block again, that will turn to water and I can kill them. But they have to be standing on it to catch. So, what the hell are you? A centipede? Oh, you got extra armor. Oh, that's from the Scion, that's why. So, you take 1 less damage. Okay, you lob acid and it does 1 point of damage, so... that's gonna be tricky to push you around. I can knock you back easily enough though. And you have 3 health. I kind of want to push you, the Scion into you for that extra bit of damage. Actually, I like this idea better. Do you have the mobility? No, you do not. I was going to say maybe if you could go there. And again, this jump ends your turn, doesn't it? I don't like that one bit. Because I was going to say, have this kills... Well, I'm still going to knock this back. I was hoping maybe doing extra damage to it. So you go there, because you can kill that thing. You go here, kill the Scion. That gets rid of the armor. And spark the shield to kill this thing off. And now, it is standing on solid ice, so I can't kill it. So just knock it into the trees, I guess. I could knock it forward, but then it would hit me. There. Wait. Oh. God damn. I thought that was like an artillery shot, so I guess I'm completely wrong on that matter. Let's reset that turn. So, let's try this again. I know what I want to do, but I thought this was an artillery shot, not a line shot. That was my only mistake. Again, I would have loved to do the extra point of damage, but I think the mech's better up here. So kill the Scion. Now, I could push this down, and I push it forward. Ooh, this sounds good. I was worried about... again, it's a line shot, I'm coming to realize, so I'm probably screwed no matter what I do here. Unless I push it downward, but if I shoot this robot, it's gonna get free. I could still kill this thing. And if I remember correctly, the acid only doesn't do damage over time, I'm pretty certain. It just... I'm hoping this is not a mistake. Because what the acid's supposed to do is do double damage to me on future attacks. So I can take this hit. I will happily take this hit. And I push that mech over to the side. So I'm willing to do that there. Hopefully it doesn't conveniently make me take double damage though. Moment of truth. So 1 point acid damage, that's not going to do... I'm pretty certain that's not going to do damage over time. It just means future attacks do double damage. And there's a new unit right there. Ooh, 2 new units. I could easily deal with you, but... You have a single health, so... You are gonna die if I shoot you. And you're gonna do 3 whopping damage. Holy crap. So, this is gonna suck. I have an option. I don't like the option, because if I leap, that's gonna push in my artillery. Oh wait, I don't need to do that. My artillery could just potentially push him back, but... What's gonna kill this thing then? Well, my tank can do that. Who am I kidding? I'm trying to min-max when I don't need to. Who am I kidding? I still need to kill this acid spitter. I don't think I can if I could somehow dodge this, then I'm fine, but I don't have the Spartan shield anymore. Ooh, and that's also going to put acid on everything. And that's going to do 5 damage if I don't kill it. The one time I wish I had the shield. Ooh, kill the other bug. What's the turn order? The acid's going to go first, that's the problem with that. So that's not going to work. It's a good idea, mind you. And let's see. The Leaper goes last, but this only does 1 point of damage. Artillery can kill this thing without a doubt. I was thinking maybe I could just push this Alpha aside. Well, actually, it's only 1 point of damage. what I don't like is the fact it's going to damage this building here, so I can kill it. This does 3 damage though, so the Alpha needs to be taken seriously. With that said, is there any way... I have a thought. Is it possible I could push this over into the acid spit? Gotta be careful how I do this. I don't know if this is gonna be as good as I want it to be. And I don't have a reset, so I push it here. There's one problem still. This Alpha is still gonna get to shoot. And I'm snared right now, so... And I don't have a shield, otherwise I would normally be fine with ignoring this thing. So I think I'm stuck taking some grid damage. I don't think there's much I can do to avoid it. It's only a single point of grid damage, mind you. Alright, let's commit to this. Kill the damn Alpha, because I don't really have much of a choice. Now, artillery... You can go there safely and just shoot the Leaper. And I do have the immune damage to the shield, but that doesn't help me kill it, especially when it has 1 point health. So that's dead. I was really hoping maybe I could have just gone around and attacked from top, so... That doesn't seem like it's going to happen, but at least I'm still going to take a point of grid damage regardless, whether it's the Alpha I ignore or not, so let's at least protect my mech. Alright, so we are going to take a point of grid damage, sadly. Maybe it could resist, but I don't like to rely on a 21% chance. Alright, so we have one more turn, there's only 3 of them, mind you. And that's like a complete waste of an Alpha shot, so I'm fine with that. Now, sadly you are not going to get to do the damage you need to, but you can easily sidestep it. Let's do the easy kill. Just Spartan shield this damn thing. Because I can still kill the Alpha easily enough with a push. So push that. And push him into the water. Good night. Alright. We did lose a grid, but everyone's still alive at least. Let's see, picking up strange readings, what's that? I was reading the text there and I don't know what it means by strange readings. All I know is the Fecker ran away. Alright. I would like more reputation, because we just got the grid power back. I really want to get to this one, but it means we're going to have to do a low priority type of mission, which I don't like. Oh, it gives me a core, which is basically worth 2 reputation. But I kind of failed that big one from the last mission. So, it may not even be worth it because this is going to be a difficult mission, isn't it? And how are we doing on experience? Yeah, they're both about to level up, so let's just go get a reputation. I fear that I may not be able to do the 3 objective one. Ooh, what's this? Freeze and defend both robots. So we have a tank that can freeze them, apparently. You are in a horrible spot, though, for freezing. I'm not gonna lie. So... this is probably not gonna work very well unless you have a lot of mobility on you, which I somehow doubt. Thank you, Dire Venom. It was a... I wish I kind of avoided that one core damage, or power grid damage, but not much I could do about it. So if there's a way I could just freeze this, that would be good, because I could just push this Alpha. Ooh, thank God, it does have the mobility. And the range. And it turns into a snowman. Now, I gotta somehow reach this mech. And I have to freeze it, apparently, so... I could kill that easily enough. So you're dead. Artillery... what do I want to do with you? I could just push it. Yeah, I like I kind of like the idea of pushing it there because I could just Spartan Shield to turn its attack around. And it basically does the same damage. So just push it over the safety. Just Spartan Shield it around. Well, that doesn't really do much because I, in all seriousness, should have just pushed it into the mountain. But that well, works, I suppose. I probably could have done that better though, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, that actually lights the snow on fire. I gotta somehow be able to freeze that thing though, which is gonna be tricky with the position. Ooh, not anymore. I'm hoping I can hit that. Ooh, that's sucky. I don't know how problematic that actually is, mind you. Because that just blocked off the pathway. That's 1 health, so maybe I just shoot that rock. That rock and kill it. Gotta be very mindful of this though. Because I was thinking maybe Spartan Shield could push and kill it, but Spartan Shield doesn't actually push it. This thing's also a pain. Wait. Ooh, I can also freeze them, so... That doesn't actually help me though, but that's a good thing to learn. I could displace this thing and just delay the inevitable. But I still need to deal with this thing, and I feel like I need to destroy the rock. And you do 3 damage, so... This is gonna be awkward. Because I'm kind of okay with him shooting at the ice, but... I kind of still need to freeze this thing. Actually... It seems weird, me. Because this alpha is just going to shoot this rock here. Is there any way I can get at this thing? Is the big question. Because this tank... I'm going to have to either freeze this thing, which I can do, or just kill it outright. And You know, I could also freeze this thing. But... I need to kill the rock first, and that seems like a horrible waste of a spark of my combat mech. I'm not gonna lie. Especially since this thing's gonna saw out and I can't quite kill it either unless I Spartan Shield it. Wait, can the tank... How much movement does the tank have? Nah, it's not enough. It's not enough because the combat mech's gonna be in the way. I could push this, but that doesn't help me either. What is my priority, really? Yeah, if I push it into the rock, that actually would kill it, but I'm not gonna... Unfortunately, that means I won't shoot the rock directly, but it's still 1 point of damage. It's not gonna move though, but a Spartan Shield could kill it then. Yeah, I like that idea. Spartan Shield finish it off, and there's nothing for this alpha to hit. So kill that. The rock's still there, it doesn't really matter, but that works. Now, what do we do about this thing? Because I would like to keep that thing frozen. I don't think I want to afford taking a grid hit, though. By pushing it. So, we'll just let it thaw. That's what this thing's gonna do next turn, is probably freeze that robot again, because it's in the perfect position to just intercept this thing. That's the hope, anyway. I would like you... Oh, wait. I'm forgetting these dang boosters. I keep forgetting about this because it seems not really all that useful, but this works. I'm gonna have to deal with more effect, mind you, but it keeps the robots contained. Alright, so that works. Thank you, Dire Venom. That helped a bit. that definitely helped with that turn. Now, what are we doing next? We have 2 alphas, one that I can one-shot. And let's see, I can easily dodge that. You are going to be a bit of a pain, so I think we deal with you. And you are almost dead as well. Actually, I like this potential here. I gotta sync on this, mind you, but I like this potential. Let's see. I want to push this thing over into the line of fire so they can shoot at each other. And I can also freeze something. It doesn't really help me any, so... let's just kill the alpha. We got another level up. And I push you in the fire, although I think he goes first. But that works well. And these are the last 2 to deal with because we're blocking off the 1 reinforcement that's coming up. And I don't think I want to freeze anything, so just put you in a better position. Alright, just shoot each other, please. And, well, this makes for a very easy last turn. I almost want to I almost want to BM in and just freeze it and then double shoot it. Because I kind of can get away with it. There, we shoot, break the ice, and then just punch it for good measure. Well, a little excessive, but we got it done. Thank you for that recommendation there. I kind of needed that for breaking the rock, I think. Oh wait, end the turn, yeah, there's nothing else to shoot at. Unless I want to shoot the robots, I guess. There we go. Now, we got the reputation. We got a promotion, more grid defense. God damn it, I don't want this grid defense. It's possibly, at least in my opinion, probably the worst upgrade, since I don't want to rely on ignoring attack. Well, for the emerging units, I think we rather damaged them in all honesty, but that's good to know. Now, let's go for 2 more reputation, defend the robots. So what is this one? Are they on our side or are they... I don't think they're on our side, if I were to be honest. If they're anything like the normal robots, they're probably against me too, and I have to somehow keep them alive. And this layout is awkward. Thankfully I have a lot of mobility, and let's keep this damn artillery back. I think I learned my lesson about pushing this thing up forward. Oh yeah, that's probably one of those bonus factions you can get for your extra playthroughs. Ooh, there are mines for freezing too, apparently. Oh, is that what those spider things are doing? They're dropping mines? This is interesting. Yeah, it deploys a single freeze mine. So, they're not really threatening, but I gotta keep them alive. Which is gonna be tricky. Because if I shoot that, it frees the... Well, he's not attacking anyway. So, Spartan can attack that, right? You have the movement. Yes, you do. So I can kill this alpha easily. You're going to be in a really bad spot, so I'm going to have to really think on that if that's what I want to do. Oh, you're going to attack... Wow. Well, this is interesting. That little bugger, just look at him. With his smug look on his face. He just turtled himself in. There's not a lot I can do about that. Well, technically there is. I do have a better option though. Because I don't think I can kill this thing off at the same time. Well, this is a rough start. Because I can't quite get at them very easily. I want to kill this alpha because that's going to kill 2 power grid. So I think that's what I want my combat mech to do. And I can kill him. Oh, I gotta remember I got these damn boosters too. That could be useful. I don't know how technically useful it really is. Ooh, I think I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do here. That may not be as exciting as I make it sound, because I still need to kill this damn thing. I need to kill both of them. If this rock only had 2 health, I could have just pushed it in. Shooting the ice unit. There's an assault. It is going to break 3, but it's also not attacking. I like that idea. I don't... Of all the things, though, the last thing I want to do is freeze the rock. That is an idea, though. I like it. But of course, I need to start killing them as well to manage this better. But that definitely works. Ooh! I see something even better. It's going to shoot his own ally. There's something I didn't see. So it's going to get rid of that for me. Now, it killed all the rocks too, so this is the best of both worlds. Very nice. Thank you for catching that. So, we just have the artillery guy left to deal with. Although we have a frozen rock. That is like the worst use of a freeze mine. And sadly, my combat mech is in a really bad spot unless they move upward. So I can do that again if I so wish and just push them. I gotta remember I can use that to protect as well as to push the enemy. I think that's my main problem with this playthrough so far, is I keep forgetting I can actually use that on to push my allies. I've been using it more aggressively. I think that's the flaw that I'm suffering from. So you're not a threat. I would like to kill you still, but you're not a threat. The mech is in a horrible spot. So I can push you again. I don't know how helpful that is. I can't quite kill you. So I think the strategy is just push these guys again here. I just again need to start killing something. I could do 3 damage to you. I am curious though. Will these... Oh, they only move 1 hex, don't they? So I was gonna say, do they move through me or not? Because if they do, then... Although, this is a horrible spot for my combat mech anyway, because they're just gonna plant 2 more mines. So... Ooh, I know what to do. Just put in the freeze. Then it's just out of the equation, I don't have to move them. There we go. Start freeze them, and that makes the path even more narrower, so that's going to be a minefield, quite literally. So this area is completely safe. I just gotta be careful of these artillery beetles. They could be a bit of a pain, because they could shoot over the hill. So end the turn, and see what happens here. And burning trees. In the middle of winter, no less. So we have a Scion. Oh, that gives them armor, so... Okay, you're going the wrong way, buddy. If you had kept going left. If only you had kept going left. Oh boy. Now we're gonna have to save his sorry ass, aren't we? So there's a core vulnerable. And sadly, there's no mine that I could just push into easily. I can push him again, though. The problem is this. This is a big problem. I push him over there and he's just gonna die to the spawning vac. So... You have 4 movement. Where can you go? 1, 2, 3, 4. Even if I push you, then... Why on earth did you go that way? If only you'd gone left, I could have protected you with my units, but... Not gonna happen here. And this Scion just gives him armor, which just makes this a little bit difficult for killing him. And it's also in my way. God damn it. That's 1 point of damage, right? So I can take this hit. Okay, I think the answer is just to kill these things. Took no damage, which is a bit of a pain, but I can still kill him. I just gotta put this combat mech in a good spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can go there, right? So just shoot this. That kills armor. And I have to remember the Spartan effect could just turn the attack around when needed. I don't think it was a good situation here, mind you, but that works. Now, don't keep running into the middle of all this crap, please, little robot. Little spider mine. Whatever the hell you called. A mine bot. Okay, I sort of approve of that. Sort of. We need to deal with our friend here. So you're easy to dodge. You're gonna cause a lot of damage if I don't move you. And again, we found out that that's a line attack. Oh, the Scion, it actually gave them armor, because I did a 0 damage attack with the artillery last turn, so... It gave him armor, is what I'm pretty certain it was. I have to be very mindful. If I displace this thing, then that thing's gonna shoot straight through. This is going to suck. Because I'm going to lose 2 core there. And, You are not a threat, though. So I can ignore him relatively safely. I just gotta maximize my damage. I could kill you. You take 1 point of damage. Oh, wait. I don't need a... There's one problem. Oh, okay. I think I know what to do. I'm hoping. I don't think there's much I could do about this guy, though. Because it... Actually, I can throw him into the ice. I do have a reset still available, so let's see how this works out. Kill this thing off. So... Spartan shield him around. There. You're safe. And now... For my final trick, into the ice you go. There we go. We're safe, nobody panic. And I think, yeah, we're pretty much all max levels, so killing for XP is not really warranted anymore until I get more pilots. Which I haven't been getting, but... Oh boy, that was scary. That was damn scary. Now, power grid and reputation, or power grid and reputation? What sounds more fun? Block effect spawning 3 times? That could be doable. Or end battle with less than 4 damage. That sounds simple enough. This sounds easier, because blocking effect means I'm likely going to be taking damage. So let's try this one. Can I back up? Okay, I can actually back up, so I can actually look at the layout before deciding. So this has more ice bombs. What about this one? Just a lot of open space, which I'm not liking. Oh, ice storm. That's gonna freeze Feck, so... We'll do this one. It's gonna be tricky to push them into the ice bombs, mind you, but this thing's... We got 2 leapers, so... If I'm so lucky, they might just leap into the mines for me. If I'm so lucky... I gotta restrict their movement, though. Their options some to make that a viable thing I could do. And there's already 5 of them, holy crap. And I haven't even gotten any extra pilots, but a lot of that's because I never got a perfect island run. We do have a pod, though. Okay, Scion. Thank you, that was helpful. Thank you, that was helpful too. So... the sad thing is, there's no way I can push that into the ice mine. Unless I kill this thing off. But the sucky thing is, this damn thing is in the way. And I can push you. You're only going to take 1 point of damage, so... wow. I can go here, actually, so let's kill the Scion. And then I can go here and push it. And I think I want to push it... this is going to be risk. I could kill the Alpha, but it involves pushing this centipede into Arc with this dang tank. Am I willing to take that damage so early on? I think I should be okay, and I grab the pod as a bonus. It's just a choice. Do I push it down or push it up and kill the Alpha? Well, 2 of them are already frozen, so I think we're okay for now. Ooh, who am I kidding? I could just get both anyway. There we go. So, we got the Alpha, we got 2 frozen bugs, and now we gotta somehow bait them into this, which is gonna be tricky. Realistically, I can only get them into this one, because they're likely to move next to it. I don't think I'm going to have very many opportunities to get them into these. But you're an easy kill. You're an easy kill. And I can also interrupt one of the emerging facts, so... Spartan shielded up. Shoot him. Perfect. Nice simple turn. Do I really just sit pretty and do nothing for next turn? I want to... let's at least deal with one fact there, so that way if things do go bad, at least I have one less to worry about, because then I can take next turn to shoot at it. And I also still need experience on this one here. He's close to his level. So let's see what happens. Okay, another centipede, you're an easy kill. Gonna shoot some poison. And we can interrupt another burrow. Gotta be very careful with that decision though, because I would like to also repair. And I also can push him into that. Actually, I could... yeah, if he shoots the acid disc, that Alpha breaks free, so I would like to shoot him down here. I just want to repair this dang walker. That's what I would like to do. I could also just kill it, can't I? Let's not kid ourselves, I could just kill the damn thing. So do that, please. You can just repair. And we're in good shape for next turn. Alright, block 2 feck. 1 beetle, and this is the last turn, so... nice, simple. Probably a little more thought than necessary. But we're golden. And if I really wanted to, I could just try and kill one of these things. Probably not worth it. Yep, they repair after battle. I'm aware. I just didn't see any value with the combat mech trying to kill our Vec friend there when I was trying to think of a way maybe the tank and the artillery could probably just do the kill for me. So what do we get here? A pull tank? What the heck is this thing? It can displace things, which I guess is okay. And it has the potential to fly. That's kind of cool. Alright, so I think this might be the last battle before I call it a night here. It's already late enough as is. So, I have a core. I need 2 to actually power this damn thing. So, I've been having really good use out of the staying movement, I'm not gonna lie though. Do I want to invest 2 to get this pull tank? Especially since it's going to take my entire turn for the artillery, which makes me question its valuability quite a bit. What else do I get? The shield? I really am missing the shield, I'm not gonna lie. I can also get +2 damage on the Titan Fist, which honestly sounds better. And don't think it's worth it putting 3 cores into 1 extra point of damage there. So let's try and max out the damage on our fist. This will make it a lot better because of course it can also push. So if I could collide into something else, that's more damage. Yeah, he is a nice and adorable, but he requires 2 cores. I could still technically still get it if I turn off the immunity and the move. Let's do it anyway. Extra options is always nice. I don't know how useful it is though. We will see. I'm going to end off the stream after this one fight regardless, so let's give it a try. Let's give it a goddamn try. So, I think you attack both ways, both directions, so you're going to be tricky to use Spartan attack on, the Spartan shield. We have an alpha. So really, the more aggressive the better. I'm just trying to think of where they might move. Just a little bit there. Although this artillery's got good spot here. Aside for this one water hex, it can move up and down and just get some good shots at displacing. So, let's give this a try. That's going to be really tricky to kind of block, unless I get another effect to block for me. Because I can't just Spartan shield it, because that just flips the attack around and it's already shooting both directions. Realistically, what I would like to do is punch it back and have this, like, soak the shot. What do I do about these other guys, though? Because that's also an alpha. Wait, what's the turn order like? So this centipede goes first, which is a bit of a problem. How much health does this have, anyway? I'm going to assume it only has 1 health, so that's a bit of a problem. I really do like the idea of having this Firefly take the hit for me, but it's going to take 2 units to do that. And we already have the main objective being threatened. I was hoping maybe I could push this in, but that down towards the alpha, but that's not gonna work. I could kill you, that's all I know, but you are gonna die to the alpha if I don't do something about that. I can immediately kill the alpha this leader now if I break the ice. And I could Spartan shield this. There are a couple options I could do. What? I think without that I'm gonna lose a core, maybe. I also have this leap, which is an idea, but again, if this alpha could have attacked first, then this would not be an issue. It attacks last, so I was hoping to deny the centipede an attack, so this alpha needs to be dealt with in some form. And I do like I could either drown this thing or push it onto this spawn point. Those are the 2 things I'm considering right now. I'm just wondering if there's a way to minimize all the damage. Because as it stands now, I never gave any of my units extra health to deal with this alpha. And I don't have the shield anymore. Ooh. I do have... I forgot I have 4 points of damage on this smash, so... I can at least kill this thing off relatively quickly. It's still a question of how... I think I'm going to be taking damage no matter what. Because there could have been things I could have done with the centipede. I could have pushed it down, I could have pushed this thing up. Not a lot of those matter. Well, I can push it up and ignore that, but again, how do I block the damage on the alpha? And block the damage on this thing, too. I could flip that thing's attack. I'm gonna lose a lot of structure damage, I think. If I want to protect this corporate building, because right now both of them are threatening it, so I need to infest 2 attacks into this. No matter what I do, I have to infest 2 units if I want to protect that corporate building. So, that thing's turned around. I can possibly kill next turn. I could shoot that. Yeah, I'm gonna lose a lot of grid damage, but I can at least knock this out of the way and minimize some of the damage. I'm not happy about it, but it all comes down to how badly those that first island went. I never got the perfect run to get the additional options, so I'm limited on my weaponry. Hell, well, I got some utilities. I never got an extra pilot. That's the big thing. Because all these bonuses aren't all that great with the +3 grid defense. So that's a lot of lost casualties. But we're looking good here. No damage on the alpha just yet. Ooh, a Scion. You are in an awkward spot. And we didn't really kill much anything, so this is getting even more ridiculous by the moment. And I can use this tractor guy. This is like the worst time to kind of test how these things work, because I'm pretty certain this uses up my entire turn. I'd rather just try and kill a thing. I have to kill the Scion as a bonus. I am going to take a lot of grid damage. And this thing's still being threatened too. Threatening the corporate building. I can at least push it. So I can push him down. And that will keep me safe there, and he's just going to kill his own colleague. You could potentially die, but that I'm gonna suffer a lot of core damage doing this. So it comes down to the question: how much do I care about the armor that the Scion's given him? Because he's still a pain in the ass too, and he could be displacing a bunch of units for me. I do need to use this ability. I just don't know how it works. In all honesty, let me just move him first over his safety, I guess. I'm really hoping this doesn't ruin too much, because I'm feeling like I'm not going to get my shot if I use this ability. So let's give it a try. So this is immediately available, and it did use up my entire turn. Maybe that probably may not have been the best spot to put it, mind you. Because I still need to push this thing. And I can't pull it because this thing's in the way. So, let's try and push this into the Scion. We got Titan Fist. That's going to do a lot of damage there. Now, it's not going to die quite yet, but it's a lot of damage still. Now, if only this thing was like a push shot instead, that would have been fun. I could kill both of them by pushing them. Then this thing would actually have some good use, but as it stands now, all it does is pull. And with these things in the way, I can't really pull the Alpha. And that thing's gonna cause problems too. Damn it. If I put it up there, that would have been different. I could have... Actually, again, it is a pull tank, not a push tank, so I couldn't save that thing anyway. I'm gonna have to sacrifice all the power grid I'm about to lose then. And I'm gonna lose a lot of power grid. Because yeah, that pull tank did absolutely nothing this turn. It would have done nothing for me, so... It's best to have not spawned that thing. Because then, I could kill a centipede easily enough. I'm still going to lose a lot of power grid damage, though. But at least the corporate building's still alive. Oh, now you level up. +1 mech move, okay. That's really useful there. Well, if only you got that level up sooner. But alright, this is probably the best I can do. We're gonna lose 3 power core. Oh, actually, we're gonna lose 4. Ouch. Ouch. Well, this sucks. Oh, I got so damn lucky. Oh my god. Well, I got lucky. I got some damn lucky. That should never happen. Getting 226 resists there. Now, I think I want to kill this thing off. You're at 1 health, so you can also die. No, that was a bad idea, because I don't want to push you into the building. Ideally. I wish... Oh well. I think we're in good shape now. I got some damn lucky. Let's not kid ourselves. There was maybe one of those could have resisted, but not... I was not expecting both of them to resist. So, let's clean up this mess. Holy crap. That was a turn of events, wasn't it? Despite the rough start there, we're somehow going to make it through to the 4th island. I don't think we're going to finish this playthrough though, with that said, with how rough everything's been. And you're a damn easy kill. You're a really damn easy kill. So let's deal with you. Deal with you. And that's all she wrote, I guess. And just for show, let's just spawn our little tank friend. And just pull this rock. There. Somehow we got through that with only 2 points of damage on the core, or the grid. Surprisingly. And got the level, and this time it was a perfect island. So now we can get some benefits. All pilots survive death, so I don't think that matters so much. 2 grid power or another pilot, which gives us extra health. And she's well underway of getting her final level too, I think. But I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm shocked that we actually made through that as well as that happened. Again, we got really damn lucky. Let's grab our upgrades first. Let's see. If power grid's reduced to 1, all buildings gain a shield. Huh. That could be useful for the end game, I think. That frost beam looks cool. Smoke bomb. 1 use per battle. And grab well can't use. Smoke bomb is useful, but I don't know. Wait, let me have a look. Do I have an open slot? If anything, I might replace the pool tank, I'm afraid. I'm afraid I might get rid of the pool tank for a smoke bomb if I'm gonna get it, but mech unaffected by webbing and smoke, so I think we know who we're throwing that on. Now what's the bonuses? Grid defense. Actually, you're supposed to take the spot. There you go. Ooh, evasion, health, and we don't know what the third skill is. And your grid and mech move. So I want to switch you out for a mech move. That'll be useful. Oh, you both have mech move. Never mind. So it doesn't matter who I picked. Alright. So now it's just a question. Do I want the smoke bomb grenade or not? Sounds like it might be more useful than a pool tank, but let's spend a reputation and see. Okay, I can get 2 cores. And then get 1 smoke bomb. I can also donate, which is an option too. Donate my 1 rookie, I guess. Don't need him. And if I'm willing to donate... Let's get the smoke drop. And then we'll use the 1 reputation for the power grid, because I kind of need to. Now, I'm sorry little pool tank, but I think we're going with the smoke bomb. And now we have a bunch of core. So I can increase your damage, as well as make buildings immune. This is a tough choice. But you already got the move, so you're kind of okay there. The 4 movement. And this seems like a huge investment, putting 3 cores just to get 1 extra point of damage, mind you. And I would like to gain shield. That has possibilities there. I'm just really wondering if I think we'll just go for the +2 damage in the building immune. We won't have to worry about. Now, I think I'll get the shield for a Spartan. That might be useful there. Or worst case, I could just get the extra move too. But I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Save and quit. Okay, thank you everyone for tuning in. Holy crap, 2.5 hours. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock now. I'm gonna have to get some sleep. I'm gonna have a rough day tomorrow, I think. As far as work. Thank you everyone for watching though. It was definitely fun. I'm definitely gonna have to try and stream again to finish up that run playthrough if nothing else.